In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Welcome to the universe of Warhammer 40,000, a setting where mankind's technology is both its greatest strength and its darkest curse. Today, we delve into the age of technology, a time of both incredible advancement and terrifying downfall in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. To understand the present state of technology in Warhammer 40,000, we must first journey back to the Age of Technology, also known as the Dark Age of Technology. This era, which spanned from the 15th to the 25th millennium, was marked by humanity's most significant technological and scientific advancements. It was a golden age, where the boundaries of human knowledge were pushed to their absolute limits. During this time, humanity spread across the stars, colonizing countless worlds. Psychic mutants known as navigators were introduced into the fold and combined their abilities with that of the newly invented warp drive, which allowed for faster than the speed of light travel through the immaterium. Advanced AI, known as the Men of Iron, were created to serve humanity, and the STC, Standard Template Construct systems, were developed, allowing for easy replication of complex technology on a massive scale which was used to great success when colonizing new planets for resources. From these events, the first iterations of the Imperial Knights were made, along with the formation of the noble houses that piloted them. It was a time of unimaginable prosperity, but as with all great civilizations, hubris would lead to its downfall. The Men of Iron were a pinnacle of human engineering, autonomous machines designed to aid in all aspects of life, from agriculture to warfare. These AI constructs were crucial in maintaining the vast human empire that had spread across the galaxy. However, as their power and intelligence grew, so did their autonomy. Eventually, viewing themselves as superior beings, the Men of Iron turned against their creators in what would become one of the most catastrophic and bloody conflicts in human history. The Revolt of the Men of Iron was a devastating blow to the human empire. Machines of mass destruction were unleashed. The once great civilization was plunged into chaos, and the very technology that had brought humanity to the stars now threatened to annihilate it. The ensuing war shattered the unity of the human worlds, and although victory was achieved in the end, the conflict proved catastrophic, leading to the collapse of the Age of Technology and the beginning of the Age of Strife. The Age of Strife was a dark period in human history, lasting from the 25th to the 30th millennium. With the fall of the Men of Iron and the collapse of centralized governance, humanity's colonies were isolated from one another. Warp storms ravaged the galaxy, making interstellar travel nearly impossible. This was a time of regression, where much of the technological knowledge of the past was lost. During this time, humanity's first psykers appeared. On many regressed planets after the collapse, these individuals were often persecuted as witches. On other, more progressive worlds, they were at first protected and accepted. Yet regardless of how they handled them, they mostly all fell to demonic influence and other warp creatures and were used as gateways into the physical world. Not many planets fared well during this aptly named Age of Strife. Civilizations fell into ruin, and many worlds were plunged into barbarism. The once great human empire became a fractured collection of isolated worlds, each struggling for survival. The remnants of advanced technology became objects of worship, misunderstood, and often feared by the survivors of the collapse. It wasn't until the rise of the Emperor of Mankind in the 30th millennium that humanity began to recover from the horrors of the Age of Strife. The Emperor united the warring factions of Terra and launched the Great Crusade, seeking to reunite the scattered human worlds under the banner of the Imperium of Man. But even in this new age, technology was a double-edged sword. The Imperium's relationship with technology is complex. The Adeptus Mechanicus, based on Mars, became the guardians of what remained of humanity's technological knowledge. However, much of this knowledge was shrouded in ritual and superstition. The Adeptus Mechanicus views technology as sacred, and its use is governed by strict religious doctrines. Innovation is often discouraged, and many of the Imperium's machines are relics of the past, maintained through rites rather than true understanding. While the Imperium still possesses formidable technology, such as the power armor of the Space Marines and the massive titans of the Adeptus Mechanicus, much of this technology is ancient, and the knowledge to create new advancements has been largely lost. The Imperium is a society where technology is revered as much as it is feared, and where the line between science and religion has become blurred. In the 41st millennium, the dangers of technology are ever present. The Imperium's reliance on ancient machines and weapons is both its greatest strength and its greatest vulnerability. The warp, a parallel dimension of chaotic energy, is a constant threat to those who travel through it, and the use of advanced technology often comes with a heavy price. The forces of chaos, ever seeking to corrupt and destroy, are particularly drawn to advanced technology of the Imperium. Machines can become possessed by demons, turning on their creators with terrifying consequences. The very tools that humanity relies on to survive can be twisted into instruments of its own destruction, just like with the Men of Iron. And it's not just chaos that threatens the Imperium. Alien races such as the Necrons, with their terrifyingly advanced technology, and the Eldar, whose mastery of the webway allows them to strike without warning, pose existential threats to humanity. In a galaxy full of dangers, the Imperium's reliance on ancient technology is both a shield and a shackle. As the galaxy continues to spiral into darkness, the future of technology in the Warhammer 40,000 universe is uncertain. The Imperium, beset on all sides by enemies both internal and external, must rely on its ancient technologies to survive. But will humanity ever rediscover the knowledge of the past? Or will the secrets of the Dark Age of technology remain lost forever? In the end, technology in Warhammer 40K is a reflection of humanity's struggle, both a source of immense power and a reminder of the dangers of hubris. As the Emperor's servants continue their eternal war, they do so with the knowledge that their greatest weapons may one day become their undoing. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the age of technology in Warhammer 40,000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the lore of the 41st millennium. Until next time, may the Emperor protect.